The Mazda RX-8 is one of those cars that never fails to turn heads and spark conversation. It's not just another sports car. It's a true icon from Mazda's lineup that pushed boundaries and introduced something completely different to the automotive world. From its unique design to its revolutionary rotary engine, the RX-8 was a car built for enthusiasts who wanted a driving experience unlike anything else on the road. When Mazda first launched the RX-8 in the early 2000s, it immediately stood out with its futuristic looks, lightweight design, and incredible handling. Even today, years later, it continues to hold a special place in the hearts of car lovers around the world. The RX-8's design was bold and futuristic for its time. With its low, wide stance, sleek lines, and distinctive headlights, it looked like something straight out of a concept drawing. But what really set it apart were the unique freestyle rear doors, or as most people call them, suicide doors. These half doors opened backward, allowing easy access to the rear seats, something no other sports coupe offered. It was a smart blend of practicality and performance design. The RX-8 wasn't just about looking good, it was about feeling right. Every line and curve was shaped to improve aerodynamics, making the car stable even at high speeds. The wide fenders, sculpted sides, and aggressive front fascia made it look fast even when standing still. But the real magic of the RX-8 wasn't in how it looked, it was in what powered it. Under the hood sat Mazda's famous rotary engine, officially called the Renesis. This compact, lightweight engine was completely different from traditional piston engines. Instead of pistons moving up and down, the rotary used a spinning triangular rotor to generate power. This unique setup allowed the RX-8 to rev higher and smoother than most engines, reaching over 9,000 RPM. The result was a thrilling driving experience that no other car could match. The engine produced around 238 horsepower in its top trim, which may not sound massive today, but thanks to its light body and perfect balance, they felt incredibly quick and agile. Mazda's engineers built the RX-8 to handle like a dream. The car had near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution, meaning the weight was evenly spread between the front and back. This gave it razor-sharp handling, making every corner feel precise and controlled. Whether you were cruising through city streets or attacking tight mountain roads, the RX-8 felt planted and responsive. The rear-wheel drive setup added that classic sports car feel, allowing skilled drivers to enjoy smooth power slides and controlled drifts. The steering was direct, giving constant feedback, and the suspension setup was firm yet comfortable, offering a great balance between performance and everyday usability. Inside the RX-8, the cabin was driver-focused and sporty. The seats were low and supportive, keeping you firmly in place during spirited drives. The dashboard had a clean and simple layout with easy-to-reach controls and a large central tachometer that reminded you this car was built for revs. The use of quality materials, aluminum trims, and rotary-themed details added to the car's unique personality. And thanks to those clever rear doors, the RX-8 could actually seat 4 people comfortably, a rare feature for a car in its class. It was practical enough for daily use but still thrilling enough for weekend fun. Of course, the RX-8 wasn't without its quirks. The rotary engine required a bit more care than a regular one. It loved to be revved high, needed frequent oil checks, and didn't offer the best fuel economy. But for enthusiasts, those trade-offs were worth it. The smooth, high-revving power, the distinctive exhaust note, and the way it begged to be pushed to the limit made the RX-8 a car full of character and soul. Mazda eventually ended production of the RX-8 in 2012, mainly due to stricter emissions regulations and declining sales. But its legacy lives on. It was the last production car to feature a rotary engine, carrying the torch for Mazda's long history of rotary innovation. To this day, fans around the world still restore and modify RX-8s, keeping the rotary spirit alive. The Mazda RX-8 remains a symbol of what made Mazda special, a company willing to take risks and do things differently. It wasn't the fastest car on paper, but it was one of the most engaging to drive. It combined technology, design, and emotion into one unforgettable package. Whether you're a longtime fan or just discovering it for the first time, the RX-8 is a reminder that true driving joy isn't always about power. It's about connection, creativity, and passion. The RX-8 may have left the production line years ago, but it never left the hearts of car enthusiasts. It represents a time when Mazda dared to dream and build something truly unique. The sound of that rotary engine, the feeling of perfect balance, and the thrill of pushing it to redline, all of it makes the Mazda RX-8 a car that will forever be remembered as one of the most iconic sports cars of its era.